Love News caught up with the Northern Territorial Volunteers at San Jose Government School, where they were giving an educational session to the children. Orlando de la Fuente spoke about the education efforts that the NTV is undertaking.
I belong to a committee that's called the Education Committee of the Northern Territorial Volunteers, and what we do is that we go to different schools, NGOs, and we make presentations on flag protocol, the different symbols on the flag describing the coat of arms, the relevant treaties that defined the borders of Belize, the movement towards independence, the Guatemalan claim, the ICJ, and alternatives to the ICJ. And then we open up to the students after the presentation for a question and answer question. As often as we get invited, we've been to Belize City, to St. John's College Sixth Form, we've been to Orange Walk Technical High School, the Rotaract Club of Orange Walk, St. Peter's. We've been all over the country. The young students really have a lot of questions, and it always surprises us, but most of their questions are based on the ICJ, and should we go to the ICJ or not, and why, and what are the risks of going to the ICJ.
De La Fuente also spoke about the flag that was placed at the roundabout in Belize City. He said that Belize needs to put regulations on the production of our national symbols.
Well, plain and simple, the government needs to put out a law where we have dimensions and colors for the flag. There's no guide. There is really no guide. Other countries have guides as to how a flag should be manufactured or sewn. It has the color hue, it has all the different details, and so Belize is very lax. Belize is very casual when it comes to our national flags. I mean, you could see the logwood cutter and the slave on our flag, and they're of different color tones. And I think it's the government's job to come down and say to pass some legislation or some guidance as to how the flag should be manufactured. I think it's reckless. I think it shows that maybe we don't place enough importance on the sub-umbra floreo. But we should have a guide, and it's the government's job to do that. We should have a guide as to the proportion for the two horizontal stripes at the top and the bottom of the flag, and how big the coat of arms should be. We should have guide and dimensions by law.
Orlando de la Fuente of the Northern Territorial Volunteers.